It's supposed to have a split in it.
No, you're supposed to be on the fold. The split should be at the top part once you go up and cut the top of it, yeah. Because it's a V-neck, remember?
Yes, show me.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see your thing. I only see your can. Let me see your pattern. Put your pattern up against it. It should look exactly like the pattern. Flip it over, make sure it's on the fold, and cut off exactly where it tells you to cut off at. You see it? On the fold. No, 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 no. Go back. Flip it back. There you go. Now you see, go up, come up, right there where your right hand is. You see where it starts to do the V at the top?
Mhm.
Yeah, cut it off. Make it look exactly the way the pattern is.
What you mean?
It's still on the fold, but right where the pattern is, where the pattern start to go up. Where your right hand is, your right hand. Cut it out. Cut it out to be exactly the shape of the pattern. You already did it right. You already did it at the bottom. Do it at the top to where we can make it the V shape. That's the bottom. Go
I
up.
mean, I did everything.
It don't look exactly like the pattern.
Well, I think it's because I took it off. Well, I opened it because I was confused.
Let me see. Open your pattern and let me see.
Okay, hold on.
Cause it don't look like you cut the V. Open it up all the way up. Yeah, it don't look like you. It wasn't on the fold. You told me it was on the fold.
What you mean?
Remember whenever we folded, you did it like you did the biker shorts. The fold line on that pattern is all the way up. You see it? Look on the pattern.
Right.
That's okay. So we're just going to have a seam in the center. So if you would have kept it on that fold and not cut it, then it wouldn't have a seam. So now our romper is going to have a seam in the center. Does that make sense?
Yes, but okay.
You're not supposed to, like, you're folding up. Why are you folding up that part? Don't fold that part up.
Because you're confusing me. You saying something about the fold line.
It's okay. Listen to me. Let me explain how the fold line works. So the reason for the fold line is to avoid the seam in the center. So the fold lines allow is we want to line it up with the fabric. So we want to fold our fabric and match our fabric with the fold line. Meaning when we fold in our fabric, it should be aligned with the fold line. But because you had to reverse your pattern, you see your pattern's reversed and you can't see it, flip your pattern over. Now, if you would have saw it, you would have seen where it said fold line, right? So your fabric would have stayed folded right there. But
Mm-hmm.
because it was flipped the opposite way, you didn't see that. Now lift your pattern up real quick. Lift your pattern up. Scoot it out the way. Lift your romper up with both pieces, hold it together, and flip it around towards you the opposite way. There you go. Now, you see what I'm saying? Now put your pattern back on top of it. No, flip it around that way. There you go. Now, if you would have set your fabric the same way, you would have been able to see the fold line. But because you flipped your pattern, you didn't see the fold line. So you just automatically cut it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So now moving forward, let's say a girl orders a half blue or a half whatever. That will be the only time that you would not fold you would cut it like the way that it's cut now. You see how we got two pieces right now?
Mm-hmm.
The only time you would not fold your fabric like that and just trace it like that would be if you're doing a two-tone. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
But if we're not doing a two-tone, what we would do is lay out our fabric and then we would just fold it over. And when we fold it over, look, can you see me right here? When
I
we
know how that turned.
yeah, so when we fold it over like this and go to place um our pattern on it, the pattern you got. Wait a minute, let me pull it out right now so you can see it. Yeah, it was just backwards. You just see you had the thing the opposite way. So you didn't see where it said fold line. So you cut it. Which it don't matter. It's just we just gonna have a seam in the center on that one. But future, you don't wanna you wanna keep it on that fold line and make sure it stay folded. Does that make sense?
Just show me.
Okay, I'm gonna show you. Yeah, I'm better at showing, girl. I hate explaining. Wait a minute, 1 second. Okay, yeah. Oh, 1 second. 1 second. Okay, let me get the shit. Okay, 1 second. But you didn't do bad, so don't freak out. Cause now it was good that you did that because if you have a two-tone order, you know now what it looked like if it's split in the middle, right? So if it's split in the middle, you would just seam it together. So you would just sew right there for it to go together. Wait a minute, I'm getting my pattern. I keep seeing number 20. I don't know why I'm not seeing number 41. Okay, here go number 38. I can cut this one and make it. Okay, so wait a minute, let me make this. Let me make this to match your pattern, so you can see what I'm talking about. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah, let me make this. Let's go here. Okay. Can you see me? Okay. Okay, so now this is our fold line. You see where the line is right here? You see where the line is right here? This is our fold line. So the way that our fabric is folded, we want to make sure the patterns stay aligned with the fold line. So we keep any part that has fold line together so it stayed together when we cut it. Does that make sense? So we will only cut from here to make that V. But you couldn't see it because you couldn't see it because it was flipped backwards. Your pattern was flipped backwards. Does that make sense? But what you did was good that you did it because if you ever have to do a two-tone, now you would just literally only trace the outline of this. So write that down. If I need to do one side one color and one side another color, then I don't have to fold my fabric. But if I'm doing one solid piece, like if I'm not doing two-tone, then I need to fold my fabric. Make sense? So that was good that you did that. Because you wouldn't have known, right? So now the only thing is we're just going to have to seam. If this happened again, write it down. If that happens, all you're going to have to do is sew right here from where the crotch is up to like the part where the V starts. So you will sew right here where the crotch is. You see where the crotch is at the top? To right here where that V starts. And it'll close it. You write it down? Okay. It's okay. It's all right. Tell me, spell out your YouTube name so people can follow your channel.
It's Ari's Aura, AARISAURA 2222.
Okay. So bye y'all. Make sure y'all go follow her.
Bye.
Bye.